Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hello. Hello, hello. Just waiting for everybody to pop on. I always hate like that awkward like 10 seconds when the video first starts and you're like, hi everybody, but nobody's on yet. It's so awkward, but it's like good for the replay. Come on, I know some of you babes do lives. You guys can feel me on this one. So I'm just going to give it a few minutes, or a minute at least, just to see some Peppi babes pop on. Hi Charlotte, hi Jenny. How are you guys? Hi Margot. Hi. Okay. I see the count going up. So I am Tiffany, one of the Peppi Joe owners, and then there's Maggie, but she's not with me tonight. So it's going to be myself, I'll say my name again, Tiffany, and my sister Caitlin.
Hi guys.
She is here to, I don't know, hang out with me, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, she's going to hang out with me tonight. So we just had dinner. Just ate a massive hamburger. It was great. Alright, ladies. So I really wanted everybody to pop on. Or wait a minute or so for everybody to pop on. So I'm going to do live a little bit different tonight. I am literally going to show you guys my favorite tricks. And I'm going to use swatch sticks tonight because I want to be able to get up close on camera so you guys can see, because I just want you guys doing the best Peppi cures of your life and just really loving Peppi gel as much as we do. So if there's something specific that you want to see that can be done on a swatch stick, don't hesitate to ask, because that's kind of what we're going to be doing tonight. So I really want to show you guys like prep on the swatch stick. I want to show you just basic application. I want to show you ombre. I want to show you how to use chunky glitter. Like, that's what we're going to do. There is no $12.99 sale tonight. I'm sorry that I have to be the one to disappoint you guys, but with everything going on, it just seemed like a better idea to not do $12.99 tonight, just because shipping is already delayed and we didn't really want to add to that. So we can hit on that a little bit later. Alright, so again, my name is Tiffany and we have Caitlin here helping me. So let's start with basic nail prep. First, well actually, hold on. Rewind. Let's rewind a little bit. Let's start with after I remove my Peppi. So we use, to remove our Peppi gel.
Which one do you want? This one?
Yeah, we can use this one. This is one of the soak-offs that I use that you can get on Amazon, but I think it's a hot commodity right now, so it might be hard to find with everybody trying to do this at home. This is the one that has coconut oil, and then I also get them at Walmart too. And then I use the regular one. So honestly, whatever I can get my hands on, I use. But I'm not really going to hit on removal too much. We already have videos on that. What I wanted to tell you is I see a lot of new babes like talking about the first time they remove their Peppi cure and how like their nails have like this white residue on it. And a lot of times that gets misconstrued for damage when it's not. It's just like the residue of the acetone. So what I do after removal is I take like a soft bristle brush with warm water and Dawn dish soap, and I literally just scrub my nails like this, and I get all that residue off, and then I scrub underneath because one, I want to make sure my nails are sanitized before I go into my next Peppi cure. But two, it just really, like, again, gets all that residue off, and then I scrub on my skin as well. So it gets all that off, and then by the time I'm done with my next Peppi cure and I re-lotion with Vaseline or argan oil, because those are my favorites, I end up having, like, nice skin afterwards, and nothing's too dry or yucky. So that is one of my first little tips I want to share with you, because I've never actually shared what I do in between, so I thought that would be fun for you guys to know. And these are just my personal preference, but again, ladies, we've been doing this for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, however long now, so we definitely have been through it all, so I'm trying to save you the time and just give you the shortcuts here. So then we're going to do nail prep. So I think, what do you think about a challenge? Like, I outline it and then you prep the nail. You want to do it?
Sure.
She's like, oh, okay, maybe.
I'm not as good at prep as you are, but I'll try.
Well, everybody has to practice. So I'm going to take a red marker and we're going to pretend like, I'm not going to go all the way up because it's going to be hard with the bend of the cuticle or the swatch stick here. But let's pretend this is the very top of your nail, right in front of your cuticle. A lot of times where that red marker is, there's an invisible cuticle line on the nail bed that really has to be removed. If it's not removed, you're going to end up having lifting as the nail grows out because you have that extra layer there in between the product and your nail bed. So it's going to be a natural lift. So to avoid that, Caitlin's going to show you how to remove it.
How am I going to show them?
You can use the buffer. Okay. It should work on the swatch stick. Here, I'll scoot over. So Caitlin's going to show you guys how to remove it. And by the way, the color I am wearing is called Rosy, and it's amazing. I saw somebody ask.
Am I in the frame? I can't see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So try to come up closer if you can.
Okay. So, like, you kind of have to buff, like, right around. But, like, you don't really want to buff your actual cuticle because that won't feel good.
No, it won't feel good.
Oh, go ahead. You go ahead. I usually use the drill to do this just because it's like you can kind of get in there better.
So we can show like the buffer and the drill.
Yeah.
But one thing like I would change up that Caitlin is doing is making sure the purple side of the buffer is to your cuticle because it's the foam side and it won't hurt your skin.
Yeah.
So, but let's show how close. Like, you can see, like, she's already getting that away, but there's still a little bit there, right? So you really want to check your nails before you apply your Peppi gel to make sure you get it. But do you want to show them on the drill, too?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, she's going to show you on the drill real quick how to finish it up. Is there any giveaways tonight? Yes. Yes. If we hit 600 viewers on tonight's live, I will give away a Sing to Me tonight. Okay. I will give away a jar of Sing to Me, and you got to stay on to the end if you want to win. And here's the close-up, because it's really pretty for spring.
All right, I'm going to turn the drill on, so it might be loud.
Okay. So she's going to show you, like, show them the drill bit that you use.
So I just used this one.
Over here.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay. So it's, like, angled so you can kind of get close to your cuticle, but you don't want to be on your cuticle.
Yeah, very careful not to be on your cuticle, ladies.
Yeah.
Come with us, yeah.
Okay. So I'll just go right in around here.
Really gentle, right?
Yeah, like this won't even cut my skin.
So if this is your first live, ladies, this live is completely different. We're usually doing a live demo of our fingers, but tonight I am switching it up and showing you my favorite little tricks to make you help you get the best pedicure that you can. So again, if we hit 600 viewers tonight, I will give away the color Sing to Me, and if we do something crazy past that, maybe I'll give 2 away. So make sure you guys are sharing and liking and inviting your friends. Alright, so you guys see like how Caitlin cleaned all that up? That had a red marker outlined on it, and it's completely cleaned up, and now it's almost ready to go. The next step after cleaning that invisible cuticle line is to just take the buffer, and we really prefer to use like a used buffer because it's less abrasive to the nail bed, and just do a light little smooth over here to get the rest, and just make sure you get along the sidewall real good because that's the other culprit area for lifting, but just a nice little smooth over, and that's it. And then you can see, like, I'll show you the difference of 2 sticks here. See how shiny this one is that I'm wiggling versus this one over here that's more matte? That's how your nail should look. It shouldn't be shiny. If it's shiny, the product isn't gonna adhere and it's not gonna last. So that is our trick number 2, right?
Yeah. And then I have a trick for the buffer, if you don't mind me showing them.
Okay, Caitlin's got a trick she wants to show you guys.
If you guys have like, the new buffers can be sharp, like on the edges, you can take another file and just go across the edges so it won't cut your skin while you're trying to buff your nail.
That is a good trick. So Caitlin is in cosmetology school and she is learning all kinds of cool stuff that she's been sharing with me, and I really like that one that she just gave us. It's very awesome. So no $12.99 sale tonight, ladies, but get us up to 600 Peppi viewers on live by sharing and inviting your friends to come join us. Drop a bunch of hearts. Let us know that you're going to love this, because we have some really good tutorials coming up that we really want you guys to see. And we're going to hit on so many things tonight that you're probably going to have to save this video and come back and watch it again, because there's going to be a lot of info.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to give this color away. 600 viewers. Come on. I know we can get there. This color is stunning. All right. So the next one we're going to do is, well, let's check the comments real quick.
There was one comment at the beginning that asked if you would show marble, but...
Marble. Oh, you know what? I don't have the tray here to show me, but maybe I can find a way to compromise somehow.
We have the French dip one.
That's not the right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am not in my usual Peppi salon, you know, quarantine, pandemic, COVID-19. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Self-isolating. So it's going to have to, we'll compromise. I'll find a way to make something work. All right. So when you prep your nails properly and you apply your Peppi dip properly, you're going to get 2 to 3 weeks wear time on your Peppi cure. But if you're not doing those prep tricks that we just showed you, chances are you might get a week. So definitely take your time, have good lighting, and just really practice. So the other tip I want to talk to you about, and this one's just super, super quick. It will take no time at all to show you, but can you hand me that file real quick?
Yeah.
Is I do not cut my nails anymore. I don't cut them. I only file them. And I cut my nails up until maybe 6 or 7 months ago. I don't know, I'm losing track of time. And I always found that I was cutting them like uneven, and then I would try to over-compromise by filing when I'm doing my shape.
Yeah.
So now, like you've experienced that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so now I only file my nails. So I'm going to get up nice and close here so you guys can see. The goal is to put the file right straight on to the tip of the nail and just go nice and slow like this. Now I know everybody isn't going to want like square or coffin nails or whatever like I have. You'll just like slightly curve into the shape that you want.
Yeah.
Also super important is make sure you go nice. Actually, let me hold it like this. You kind of want to go on your nail bed sidewalls, like up, like the file angled up. If you go under, you run risk of just like curving too much. So you really want to go up like this and then just go nice and straight. And I have to tell you, ladies, that one simple change in my Peppi cure has literally taken me to the next level, and I no longer struggle with my shape anymore. And yeah, I've been doing it for a long time. Yes, I was struggling, and now that I've changed it, I really feel like I'm pretty on point. So just a little tip, it's a personal preference, not something that you have to do, but I think it's very helpful if you're willing to try. The first time or two is awkward because you're getting used to it, but once you get used to it, like, you're definitely going to see a huge improvement in your nail shape. Yeah. Okay, so what should we do next? Should we do like ombre or chunky glitter? What are you feeling?
I maybe start with just one color to like show the basics.
Yeah, we should do that, right? I'm trying to skip to the fun stuff.
Yeah, move into the fun stuff.
All right, so I'm going to take our prepped swatch stick, And I'm going to use the back end of it. And I'm going to loosen this powder up. I'm going to stir it nice and loose because it's so, so, so important into getting a smooth and flawless dip. Do you want to do the dip or do you want me to?
Don't matter. I can't really reach, so.
Okay. We're sitting at an awkward angle. The next important thing, and I'm going to go up close since our nails are never this close while we're applying. I'm going to hold it here the best I can. Okay. 600 viewers, ladies. 600, and I'm going to give this color away, and you're about to see how amazing it is. Alright, so I've already loosened up the powder, and it's ready for a dip. I'm going to take my number 1, which is the adhesive base, to get on the powder onto your nail. You can look at my brush. There is not a whole lot of liquid on here. You want to apply your base very thin. Very, very thin. And you don't want to go all the way on your first dip. You can see maybe that I stopped at about right here. And I spread all my liquid out. And it's so thin. It's already self-leveled itself out, and then I'm just going to glide it at an angle as if this were my finger right into the jar. And look, you can see like it's already on its way to a super smooth finished nail. And I'm just going to show you guys really slow. So when you're doing one finger at a time, or in this case, a swatch stick, you kind of got to wait a good 20 to 30 seconds before we go into the second dip because we want to make sure that adhesive dries. So one thing to keep in mind, the more base you apply, the more powder it's going to absorb, making a thicker finish in the end.
Yeah. One thing you might want to show is how to keep the bottles from getting
Yes,
sticky.
So I'm going to do that next. I'm going to wipe off this excess powder using the Peppi duster brush. If you don't have one, you can use any cosmetic brush at home. But if you want a Peppi brush, we are out of stock, but guess what, babes? They're going to be in stock in a couple weeks. I know, it's a long time because they've been out for a long time, but it'll be worth the wait because they're so pretty. Mm-hmm. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to do the second layer. And you can see a little bit better this time how thin the liquid is that I'm applying. So on this layer, it's super important that you stop a hairline before your cuticle and not on it. If you stop on it, remember what I said earlier, there's a layer in between the product and your nail bed, which means there'll be a natural lift during growth. And you'll get a week if you're lucky. Yeah. So now I'm just kind of letting it soak in. You can see it's pretty much soaking in. You can see how thin and even the dip is. And we're just going to wait a second here. Ladies, we're over 500. Are we going to make it to 600? I really, really want to give this color away. Okay, so I just dusted off the excess powder. You want to remember to do this in between every dip. Now, one trick that is super popular on the second and third dip, can you give me that one? Is for a lot of ladies, getting the perfect cuticle line is a little bit hard. Well, actually, I'm going to say it was hard for everybody, including myself, when I first was doing all this. Yeah. So what I never did before, because I wanted to force myself to freehand it all, is use this little trick. But we have a lot of new babes that have been asking about this in one of our videos floating around. So I just want to show you like real quick. I won't be able to perform it on a swatch stick because it's going to dry too much. But I just want to show you. On the second and third dip, a lot of girls take a toothpick or the nail stick that has like the toothpick shape because it's like really just skinny right there. And very quickly after each dip, just run right across the cuticle line, just like that. Right across the cuticle line. And what that does is it cleans up the cuticle. You can see right here on my thumb, because I actually demonstrated it on Instagram Live last week. It just gives it like a straight, clean edge that runs right along your nail bed. You can see like how clean my edges are. And I always, like, ladies, I'll be honest with you, I thought I did pretty great freehanded, but now that I've tried this a couple of times, I'm like, I just kind of cleaned it up a little bit, so I might keep doing it. But it's actually a really great tip. I cannot claim that I came up with it, but some of our Peppi babes did, or they saw it somewhere else. I don't know, but this is what they do, and you can see, like, see how clean that is. And it also ensures that your product is not on your cuticle, so that means you'll get longer wear out of it. So let's go into our third and final dip, because I really want you guys to know, like, it's super important to make sure you do 3 dips of Peppi. Anything less, like, your nails aren't gonna last, because if you stop at 2 layers and you go to buff it off, you're basically taking that second layer away, and the nails are just, the product will be too thin to be durable for anything. So you guys can see, again, there's like no liquid on my brush. You can always add more liquid. You can't take it away. So you just want to make sure that you add just a little bit at a time. And I always start applying like mid-range of the nail and slowly work my way up so it's not thick by the cuticle. And then we're going to go in for our last and final dip. Tap, 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 and voila. You guys can see 3 dips. Look how thin and natural that is. On my nail too, 3 dips. Thin and natural. And now my buffing is gonna be extremely minimal. So that is how you get a nice, smooth, flawless application. What I am going to do is I'm going to skip over the buffing and kind of go straight into the number 3, because that is the one that everybody struggles with, and I want to make sure you guys get it right. So I'm going to go ahead and just set the nails, and then I'm going to time 2 minutes. You don't need a lot, so we're going to pretend like this is our second layer of number 2. You don't need a lot. You need just enough to go into the nails and absorb as much as it can in the 2-minute wait period. So we are now waiting 2 minutes, and then I'm going to show you how to get a flawless, shiny top coat. And then we're going to go into the fun stuff. So while we're waiting for 2 minutes, are we going to hit 600? Oh man, we're like so close, honestly. We're so close. Do we have any questions? Because 2 minutes, like, we can answer a lot of questions in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are my natural nails, ladies, and they're so strong. The color is called Rosy. I highly recommend it. Everybody needs it, and everybody needs to sing to me, because these colors are popping for springtime. Mm-hmm. So we got another minute. And I hope we hit 600, because I really, really, really want to give away the Sing to Me color. Like, I'm literally begging you guys to give this color away for free if we can just hit 600. Like, I'm begging to give you a free color. Like, what is that? That is ridiculous, right? Alright, so we're getting close to 2 minutes. At that time, at about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes, I just kind of wipe all my nails off with a paper towel. Just a plain paper towel or any lint-free cloth that you have. Right? So now we have about 20, not even 20 seconds, like 10 seconds. So enough time to let me open up my number 3.
Were your nails already long when you started?
No, my nails are like all the way up here. They were so
bad
short.
Nail biter.
Oh my gosh, I was a horrible nail biter. It was so bad. All right, so now we're at 2 minutes. Now, We talk about shine all the time. The first important step is to not over apply your number 2 set. You only need a little bit to do its job. The second most important thing is waiting 2 minutes exactly. And then the next important thing is applying the shine itself. Again, not a lot on the brush. 2 to 3 quick strokes. I had to pick up a little bit more. 2 to 3 quick strokes. So 1, we're not going to overlap. 2, I'm going to wipe my brush because I need a little bit more. And 3. You guys notice how I did not overlap those layers? That's crucial. That's very crucial in getting high shine. Now, if you're fixing a nail, this is very important because you'll be doing one nail at a time, like I'm doing this swatch stick. You cannot immediately go in and do your second layer of shine. You have to wait for that first layer to soak in and get a little bit matte. Yeah. So it's kind of working its way to that point. You can see the little streak right there. It's kind of working its way, so that means I am ready. And this time, we can overlap a little bit. You're gonna do that, and then seal the free edge, and voila. That's how you get the perfect shine, babes. Right there. Perfect shine. All right, so now that we showed you how to do that, the next Tiff's trick, or Caitlin's trick. Do you want to talk about bottle care?
Sure.
I feel like I'm just talking. And I'm like, Caitlin's like, I'm coming out with you, and I'm just talking. All right, so Caitlin's going to tell you guys about bottle care.
Yeah. So your number 1 and your number 3 do have adhesive properties to them. So if you take this out, you have to wipe. Here. You have to wipe.
I'll help you right there.
Here. Like on the inside of the neck. Like you can't take it regular polish and go like that. That's what makes your bottles stick together. Sorry, yeah. Stuck.
So ladies, it's like if you go to the store and you buy a bottle of Elmer's glue and you get it like residual glue on the neck or rim of your bottle, it's gonna glue itself shut. And then luckily with Elmer's glue, you can kind of peel it off and let it do its thing. This is stronger. You can't do that. So it's very important, like Caitlin just told you, to use the inside wiper of the neck of the bottle. The other important thing that a lot of people forget is to make sure your bottles are storing standing upright, because if they're on their edge, they are at risk of leaking. Yeah. So I get emails all the time that says, I followed the directions to the T and my bottle is still glued shut. I love you all, but that's not true, because the only way these guys will seal shut is if there's some kind of liquid residue on the neck or the rim of the bottle. Yeah. And I'm just trying to be transparent with you guys. Like, I really just want to be super open and like just put that out there, but you got to be careful. Like, this liquid is clear, so it's easy to make a mistake. I mean, I've been doing this how many years, and I can still make a mistake. So it's definitely easy for a new person to do it. So just be careful. That's all I gotta say.
We've definitely had it happen before. Mom always gets mad if one of the bottles gets glued shut.
Yeah, like it happens. Like, these liquids are sensitive. Like, you have to care for your product. This isn't just a product you can throw to the corner and expect everything to be okay. So that is what we're going with on those. If it was a little bit harsh, I'm sorry. I just want to be transparent with you all. But who wants to see ombre or glitter?
They want to see both.
You want to see both. What? Oh, so somebody asked what happens if you get it on the neck or the rim. So that is a tricky question to answer, because I don't want to misguide you into something that can still ruin your liquid. But if you get it here, and like you will get just a little bit of crust here every now and then, like that's okay. That's just from like up here, you know what I mean? It's not because we spilt it. But if you happen to like just be reckless and go like this and you're like, oh crud, I forgot, you can take acetone and like rub it on the edge. The only problem with it is This is also clear, and the threads are very small, so even though you think you've cleaned it, there's a good chance you might not have. So let me just say that one more time. If you think that you cleaned it, there's a good chance you might not have, and when you go to use your bottle again, you're still going to have an issue. Yeah. So just take your time, but be very, 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 very careful that the acetone doesn't drip into the bottle or get up here, because if you do hit your brush right here, it will harden your brush. So yeah, just a little FYI.
I've definitely gotten some on the top and wiped it off real quick.
Yeah, like Caitlin has been around since day one of Peppi, so has my whole family, and nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes, so don't be hard on yourself. If it happens, like, I'm sorry, but you just gotta be careful. Okay. I know, I'm like the biggest rambler. I gotta be honest, I had a glass of wine before live. And I'm working on my second. So, let's show first. I think let's show chunky glitter first, because people are doing that more than ombre. So we're gonna use over the top, or no, glitter is gold, sorry. Excuse me, that was embarrassing. I don't know my own colors. No, I'm just kidding, I do. We're gonna use glitter is gold. This is from a mystery box from last year. You cannot buy it. I'm just gonna throw that out there right off the bat. But over the top is kind of ish similar, but not exactly. Alright, so
I'm laughing at Chase. He commented something.
Chase! Are you on? Oh, we love Chase.
He was talking about one of the times the bottles got stuck, and he said, when I saw Carol take the wrench out to open the bottle.
Alright, just so you all know, Carol is my mom, and the bottle got stuck probably from somebody not knowing how to use it. Let's just say everybody comes to my mom's to get their nails done, and, things happen, so we'll just throw that out there. Alright, I'm not disappointed, but I'm a little bit sad that we dropped to 400. Like, are we gonna hit 600? I need to give the color away, for real. Alright, chunky glitter. Do you want to do it while I walk through the tutorial?
Sure.
Okay, so here's the clear. This, ladies,
very empty,
will change your life. Our clear is very empty, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky to work with tonight, but we're gonna make it happen.
Mom's hiding the new one.
Mom always is hiding stuff. She goes, so many people use my stuff. I'm like, I'm not gonna hurt it. I own Peppi. Like, she's like, I don't know. It's like, okay. All right, I'm just kidding. All jokes aside, we love Mom. All right, so this chunky glitter application is going to change your life, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Caitlin is gonna show you. She's gonna take I'll hold it like this to make it easier for you if you want.
Okay.
She's going to take the number one ready, which is the base.
Am I in?
Ish. Come.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. And you go ahead. And
so it's basically just the same as what Tiffany showed you. So thin coat. You don't have to go all the way up on the first coat just because you don't want it thick by your cuticle. Why are you...
You're doing it the different way.
What do you mean?
Okay, no, that's not how we do it.
Oh.
Okay,
well.
Caitlin's going to show you her way. Caitlin will show you her way, then I'll show you my trick.
We didn't talk about this before we did it.
That's okay. That's beautiful.
Yeah. So since this one's kind of really chunky, sometimes I'll press it down just to get... You don't want them, like, standing up.
Correct. So that looks really good. Let's show a close-up. Like, pressing it down, no matter which way you do it, is super important. In chunky glitter, ladies, like, you don't need 3 dips of it. 2 max. But really, 1 is, like, all you truly need. But I think you're gonna do 2, right?
Yeah. I was gonna do 2 and then a dip of clear.
Yeah. So Caitlin there's 2 ways to do it. We're gonna let Caitlin show her way.
I like this way better just because... If I'm wearing glitter, I want it to be like...
Pop, pop?
Yeah.
She goes, I want that pop, pop. Mom says, I'm listening. I hear you guys. Hi, Mom.
Probably.
That's sitting upstairs. So Caitlin just repeated her process. And she's patting down her glitter again. And it's super smooth and flawless. Let's show them up close. She really nailed it. No pun intended. But look at that. It's so smooth. So pressing it down is super important. So now she's going to finish. And she's going to show you why clear is important. So many people ask, why is clear important? Ladies, this is why right here. So she's going to go ahead and paint her base on again. And instead of doing the glitter as her final dip, she is going to encapsulate it with the clear.
And our clear is really empty, so it's hard.
Yeah, our clear is empty, so she's going to do what she can with it. And it'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Alright.
So it doesn't look as pretty after you dip it in the clear, but it'll get there when we're done.
It'll get there, for sure. So what clear does is it encapsulates the glitter, but also it protects it when you go to buff it, and when you're working with chunky glitters, it helps to keep the nails looking thin and natural, because like I said, you do not need 3 dips of it. You just don't.
But you can tell it's still
Come up here.
pretty thin for a chunky glitter.
It is. Yeah, it's flawless. She did amazing. So let's go ahead and set it, and then let's just show them. We don't have to top coat it because we already showed that, but we can just show like how it will start to come through, and we can maybe we should top coat it. I don't know.
Well, or you could do
Let's do
another swatch without the clear and show the difference.
Oh, the texture difference? Yeah,
Yeah.
we can definitely do that.
And the color difference, because it like changes the glitter.
All right, so you do that on your stick. Now, I do want to show another method of the chunky glitter, because there are multiple ways to do things, and I think what might work for one person might not work for the other person, right? So I think everybody has their own like method of doing things, and I think the options are good, just so you guys can like play with it and decide what you like the best. Yeah, this is a mystery box color. You can't buy it. It was from last year, like literally a year ago. So I'm sorry, but it's what we grabbed because it's what we had. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to let her finish that real quick so she can show you the texture difference. And as she's finishing that, I am going to answer some questions. Caitlin is wearing I Think in Pink, which was a mystery box color from this past February. So that is not available. But if you sign up for mystery boxes, you will get exclusive colors too.
Should I do 3 dips?
Yeah, do 3 dips and show like the difference. So if we get back to 500, only because Mom says, I will give away Sing to Me. So let's get it back up to 500. I dropped it from 6. So Mom's the boss.
She is the boss.
She's the boss. She tells us every day,
Yeah.
I'm the boss of you.
She just told me you're at dinner.
I know when live's over, my mom's gonna be like, why are you talking about me on live?
Yeah.
Oh, our family is crazy, you guys. Is your family wild? Like, we literally just scream at each other all day long. But in good fun. It's fun. We love it. Alright, ladies, 500. There is a share button. Hit the share button. Host a watch party. Use the little people plus sign to invite your friends that need to know about Peppi Gel, because let's face it, we're all quarantining and everybody needs their nails done. Invite them, because at 500, I will give away Sing to Me.
So you can already see a difference. This is the one with the clear, and this is just 3 dips of the glitter.
Yeah, let's go up close. Now the one with the clear, like, you might think it looks like less toned down or foggy, but it's not. Once you go to buff it and top coat it, it's going to look just like this, but smoother. It's not going to be so textured. So real quick, I will tell you the other way to do chunky glitter, and it's super easy. What I do, and I'm just going to slap this on really fast. I'm not worried about if it looks pretty. I'm going to put clear as my base. And what that does is it helps to remove that chunky glitter a lot easier, because now you have that barrier dip of protection from the glitter. Okay? Then you're going to get that excess powder off. I always do the little flick when I'm working with swatch sticks to get it off. But you will use your duster brush that you have laying around somewhere, and you're going to dust it off. On this layer of clear, you're going to treat it like you're doing your second dip and stop a hairline before your cuticle. Because the glitter is heavier, you don't want that flake to be uneven. That might be hanging up here, right? So you want to go all the way. Then I take my glitter and I literally just shake it up and pat it down and make sure it's nice and flat. And as you guys can see, like, all the glitter is laying super flat. Then I apply my base again. Now this time it's really important to not go heavy on your base, because we're gonna dip a way that's a little untraditional, that we don't really teach, because we don't want your product to spread onto your skin here. But in this case with chunky glitter, it's really helpful. You're gonna basically dip your nail like this, flat onto the glitter, right? And you can see, it really picks up a ton of glitter. It looks like there's 2 layers on the nail. And you just pat it down real quick before it dries. Once it dries, you get that excess powder off, and then you just seal it with a coat of clear, 2 if you need 4 dips, and then you're good to go. But to save time, I'm not going to make you go through all those steps, because Caitlin is still working on her finish, which I would love for her to show. So while she's doing that, why don't you buff in the camera if you can. While she's doing that, I'm going to answer some questions.
So I'm just buffing the one with the layer of clear on it.
Yes, and it's going to be amazing. So like I said, there's multiple ways to do things. These are the 2 highest recommended ways to do it.
So then now I'm going to buff the one without the clear, and it kind of affects the way that the glitter turns out, just because the clear's not there to protect the glitter.
Yeah. Just buff it nice and hard like you would your nail.
Yeah.
Tanya, there's no color on sale because I stink, I guess. I don't know. There's just so much with Peppi and shipping delays, the silly coronavirus. It's not silly, I know it's serious, so please take that lightheartedly. But it's just really causing hiccups for us, and we figured it'd be best to skip tonight because we need to put priority on what needs to be shipped out right now.
Okay.
So we have to set it one more time so they can see.
Yeah.
Or are you going to top coat it still too?
Yeah.
Okay. She said yeah. Yeah. Okay. 500. Come on, you guys. I'm giving away a Sing to Me. Let me just show you. I know you guys want this color. I'm free. I'm free. Give me to 500. Get 500 babes on here because I'm free to a lucky winner. I don't know what got into myself today. I'm never like this.
Right.
I'm usually so serious on my
Yeah.
Make sure you do your application like this. See, now I'm making fun of myself. Alright.
So I just did the second coat of number 2, so now I have to wait the 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, you did your 3-dip one really good. You did it really good.
Which one?
The 3-dip one.
Yeah.
Wait, which one? Yeah, you did them both really good, so. Caitlin's just an overachiever tonight. No, she always does so good. Okay, ladies, Why are we under 400? Do you guys not want a free color? What's going on? Like, come on, tell me. Tell me the truth. Do you want a free color? Because I'm not doing my nails? Okay. Should I just leave my nails here just so there's, like, something to look at?
Yeah, your nails are pretty.
Thanks. Oh, she loves me. Alright, so Shonda, yeah, I know. So the original goal was 600, okay? I was pushing to get us there because we started off so strong. And then Mom says, if we get back to 500, we should do it. And, you know, I gotta listen to my mom.
Yeah.
She the boss. Okay. I'm a little bit goofy right now. Tina says we're making so many women happy with this product. Oh, thank you. I'm happy. I'm happy that I get to share something I love with the world. Really, I am happy.
Yeah. Okay, so like Tiffany did on her swatch stick, we have to wipe the number 2 residue off so it doesn't contaminate our number 3 brush.
Oh, Janet, I love you. You're always so nice to me.
And then I'm going into the number 3.
So Caitlin's gonna show you the shine, and while she's doing the shine, because you guys just learned about this, you're gonna go and share and invite your friends to watch this. Oh my gosh, now my mom is commenting that she's gonna pick a winner for us. Okay, first of all, she's upstairs.
Yeah, she's not even down here.
She's not even down here. She's watching the live, and I gotta say that's super sweet that my mom still loves to watch my lives. So just because of that, I will let her pick a winner at the end of this video. So if you do want to win, regardless of what number we hit, just stay on. My mom is rooting for you guys. She is Team Peppi babes. Mama Peppi.
Yeah.
She always comes through. Tony says, oh my gosh, your mom is so cute. You're right. She is. Oh, everybody's Team Mom now. And I can just hear my mom right now just laughing upstairs. Like her, my husband, and my dad.
Yeah.
Like they're all just like laughing right now.
Okay.
Oh, Cammy, girl, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I just did the top coat. This is one with the clear and this is one without.
Alright.
So it's not a major difference, but I kind of like the one with the clear because it kind of makes it look like a jelly, kind of.
Yeah.
The glitter's just like encapsulated.
Yeah, it's jelly and encapsulated. I really love the terms that you use. And you can kind of see on this one here, the texture is a little bit different. It's not quite as smooth. So, truly, ladies, it's up to you. It's going to look a little bit different on your fingers in the process, but these are 2 very great ways to do things, and I highly recommend you try both to see what works for you. Now, I think we need to do a little bit of ombre action.
Yes.
Who wants to see ombre?
For that.
Oh, everybody's asking. Do you want to do it?
I'm not good at ombre.
What? I gotta school you in ombre right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so ombre, I really enjoy doing ombre actually. But my favorite ombre is vertical ombre. But the traditional ombre is the horizontal going down. So we're going to use for our ombre tonight, Sing to Me, that I'm giving away because my mom's going to pick a winner at the end of the video. So you better make sure you stay on live or you don't get a chance to win. I don't know how she's picking. She's sitting upstairs, so please don't hold me to anything because I don't know what her method of choosing is going to be. Maybe she'll give a way to pick and hopefully we'll catch the comments so we can tell you guys. Okay, so the method of ombre. I'm still thinking mom in my head. Ombre. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this method of ombre is gonna work whether you do vertical or horizontal. I will show you the traditional way. It's gonna work both ways. Okay, So the key is, what am I doing?
This is your number 1.
Yeah. I'm just going to grab the number 2 and pretend like it works. Okay, so this is our swatch stick and this is our base. No, I'm just kidding. So we're going to go ahead and paint on our base. So ombre, you have to move a little bit quick on it because your base is going to dry fast. But you want to hold your nail pointing down towards the jar, and you want to use your Peppi brush, which I'll show you in a second because I realized I just forgot to show you. But you want to hold it down so the powder falls down, and then switch your nail up and then hold it up. It doesn't look like an ombre right now. You're going to do this 3 times, alternating the way the colors go, and then it's going to be an ombre when we are done. So let's give it a second to dry, and then I'm going to show you the alternate way. So remember, when you're doing ombre, always hold whatever side you're pouring powder on facing down, and what happens is it gives it that waterfall trickle effect, so it falls down into an ombre, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and just take this excess powder and wipe it off. All right, so you can see it's going to kind of start forming there, right? But not quite. It's still showing a harsh line. So we're going to go ahead and switch it around. Well, let me paint my base first. Can't paint that upside down. We're going to go ahead and paint our base. And now we're going to pretend like we're holding our nail this way. And we're just going to let the powder just trickle down. All right, and then we're going to come over here. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually much harder to do on a swatch stick. So I don't think this is gonna be the best example. So what I'm using to ombre is one of the ombre brushes in the nail art brush set that we offer on our website. This matches the big duster brush that we use and the other brushes that I'm gonna show you here in a minute. And then you're just going to kind of wipe it, and you can kind of see the ombre is really starting to form. But what I am noticing is the darker color is more dominant, but I really want to pull the lighter color in. So traditionally I would alternate, but this time, actually I did alternate, just kidding. I'm going back to the light where I started. Oh man, I just talk so much and get ahead of myself. Alright, so then we're just going to paint one more base. And we're just going to give it that little waterfall drip drip. And I'll be honest, ladies, I am the messiest person when it comes to ombre.
I haven't personally tried it. That's why I didn't.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
What? How am I just finding that out?
I don't know. I always kind of just do basic.
Alright, now I'm just going to let it sit for a second. I'm going to give it a few seconds to dry, and then we're going to dust it off. And then once we start buffing, you're really going to see like the ombre show through. So that is the key, is to make sure whatever side you're pouring the powder on in the moment is the top side, because it will waterfall down to the bottom, creating the ombre over time. So now I'm just going to wipe off that excess powder, and you can see the ombre starts to form. My swatch stick is not perfect by any means, but I do have ombre videos all over the place that is very pretty perfect, actually.
Danian said no more wine before going live.
You guys, am I that bad? Oh man, I should have never told on myself.
You
for
did
real.
tell on yourself.
I'm not that bad, come on, I'm just being silly. Alright. So we're going to let that sit for just a second, but look at the ombre. Now I need to ombre these for real on my nails. I'm really vibing it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Alright, so I did set them. Do you want to buff them?
Sure. You already did the number 2?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I just did it.
I don't think you did.
You can do it again if you want, but I just did it. I did. It's smooth.
Okay. I didn't see you do it.
Alright, so the lighter color we used in the ombre tutorial is called It's a Cakewalk. And then the freebie color that Mom is gonna pick a winner on is Sing to Me. Ladies, I'm just trying to pump a lot of information in one video to kind of make it easier for you guys to find stuff. So Caitlin is buffing right now. As she buffs, the ombre is really gonna show through. There's no clear on here. The lighter color is It's a Cakewalk in the ombre, and the darker one is Sing to Me. And if you're referring to my sister Caitlin's nails, she is wearing I Think in Pink, which was a February mystery box.
Yep.
We make it look easy. Girl, just practice. It'll be easy, I promise. Alright, so real quick, up close. We don't need to top coat it really, because you guys, I will set it though, just to...
We can top coat it.
Okay. Well, I just went too heavy.
Yeah.
But you guys can see, like, this is the ombre. It's a very subtle ombre. You can see the little glow up here going down to the purple. So the key is hold the side of the powder that you're pouring to the top so it falls down into a waterfall, and just alternate the colors so they even out in the end. So that is the key for ombre. So we did chunky glitter, we did ombre, we did basic application, we did bottle care,
And nail prep.
we did nail prep. What are we missing now? What are we
They
missing?
still wanted to see marble, but I'm not sure if we
Oh,
have the
marble.
stuff to
Let
do
me
that.
see what I can use to...
Maybe there's something in the
Yeah,
drawers.
let's look in the drawer real quick and see what we can...
Could use the lid, but
No, I don't want to use that. That's not good. Alright, let me see. I'm looking, ladies. Oh, I have an idea. Let's do this if I don't fall. I'm like stretching really far.
Chase asked if you're showing the side ombre too.
Chase, come on. You know you've seen my side ombre. Don't do me like that. You've seen it. I'm just kidding. Alright. So I just took a coffee filter and we're just kinda, I don't think that's gonna work. That's not gonna work. What about this lid?
Yeah, just use
Alright,
a lid to
yeah.
something.
So I have a random lid and this is what we're gonna use.
But
So
it's dusty.
I really recommend, so we sell the French tip tray on our website. I really recommend using that for the ombre, but I don't have that next to me, so I'm not going to be using
What
that.
colors are you going to use?
Let's try to get creative and do like these, all of these.
All of
Let's
them?
get a marble.
I was thinking that one.
This one as a base.
No, but like in the marble with white.
Okay, you want to get white?
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, Caitlin's going to marble, I think.
I don't know how to do it.
What? How are you? Have the try to do it. How are you a Peppi sister? You don't know how to marble.
You can teach me.
Alright, I'm teaching her how to marble. Alright, ladies, we're just grabbing another color to marble with. Priscilla, my mom is giving away Sing to Me tonight. I don't know who she's picking or how because she's sitting upstairs and I'm downstairs, and she said I have to do a giveaway because she loves Peppi Babes too, and she's going to pick the winner.
Is the white in there?
No. I don't think so. No. The white, French white, is not here next to me. Cammy, thanks girl, thanks girl.
Okay. I was looking. It's in the old container. I was looking at the new ones.
Okay, I'm really impressed. We still have over
Thank
300 babes on. But I'm not gonna lie, I want some more on. Just because I want everybody to know the magic that is happening. Really, for reals. I promise. Alright, do you want to set the marble up?
I was gonna shine this one real quick so
Okay.
I can see it.
Alright, well I'll set the marble up then. Mom, I am wasting the last bit of your French white, but I know you have one hiding around here somewhere, so.
Probably.
I'm going to take my base color, which in this case is going to be white, or French white. This is actually going to be really hard in this. This is not going to work.
Really?
Yeah, it's like not deep enough.
I think it could have worked.
I need something deeper. Let me see. No, I need something deeper. I'm looking like, oh, this will work.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm just using a regular lid from the newer, nicer Peppi jars. This lid is filled with French white, as much as I had, which was not very much. I am wasting.
I feel like she has another one, but
she does, but I'm not gonna waste it.
I couldn't find it.
Then I'm gonna take whatever color I want to marble with, and I think I'm just gonna drop just a little bit right here. And then I'm gonna take some lighter. I always recommend 3 colors for marbling because you get more dimension that way.
Do you want French pink too?
You want 4 colors?
Why not?
Okay, Caitlin wants 4 colors. So I'm gonna pop a little French pink in there. So I have, Caitlin,
the finished ombre.
Finished ombre. You guys can see. Pretty good for a swatch stick, I suppose. Alright, so in this lid we have French white as the base, 2 little dabs of It's a Cakewalk right up here, and then we have Sing to Me and a little bit of French pink. Now I'll be honest, this is the trickiest part, but this is what makes ombre fun.
Look at Mom's comment.
You get your products for free. Don't give me that. Alright, so my mom literally just commented, do I need to pick 2 Peppi bays because you're wasting my products? She gets our products for free. Alright. So I'm going to take, alright, so you can use a lot of things to do this. You can use like a little toothpick, or whatever you have. I'm going to use this because it's really light. And I'm just going to kind of like, alright, I have to hold it steady down here. I'm just going to kind of swirl it. And like, it doesn't need to be anything perfect, but look, it's created a little bit of a marble effect. Now you can go more with it or less with it. It's up to you how you choose. Just do enough to cover your nails. So in the case of marbling, I would pick a color to be my base. So I think in this case, I would probably do French pink or It's a Cakewalk to be my base dip. So I'm going to let Caitlin decide and go ahead and dip a swatch stick.
Okay, I would say French pink.
So she's going to go ahead and do a swatch base of French pink. And then the second dip is going to be almost like the chunky glitter example I showed you. This is the one other time I would recommend doing it. A flat dip onto the marble. And then we're going to seal it in with 1 or 2 dips of clear. And that is how I marble. And I know a lot of other people like to marble different ways, but everything is based off of personal preference. This is what I find works the best and easiest. So I do highly recommend it. Alright, so we're just waiting for that French pink to dry, and then we're going to go ahead and dust off that excess powder using the Peppi duster brush. That will be back in stock soon. Alright, so now...
You want me to do it?
Yep, so go ahead and... This is Caitlin's first try. She's going to paint the base, and then she's basically... If it was your nail, you're going to dip flat into the marble, like this. To pick up that marble pattern, but she's using a swatch stick and it's a little bit deep in the jar, so she's going to do the best that she can to pick it up on the swatch.
Alright.
It's a little bit hard in that. Yeah.
Kind of missed the back of the nail.
That's okay. We can still show what
you can still see the marble.
Yeah. So it was very hard to dip in the jar, but had she gotten the whole pattern that you can see was over here, you can see, like, look at this. That's how you pick up marbling. So let me show you a little bit closer. You can see the marble pattern in there, and it's truly beautiful. She did amazing. So from this point forward, you would then do 1 to 2 dips of clear on your preference, and then go ahead and proceed as normal from there. And that is how you marble. Melina, she says they need to make a 500 pack so I can buy all the colors. Girl, we don't even have 500 colors. But we'll be there one day, I'm sure.
Chandra said she used a paper plate when she marbled. That would have been a good idea. But
yeah,
that's upstairs.
Yeah, that's upstairs, and we're too lazy to walk upstairs. So that's how we marbled.
I might have to do marble next time I do my nails.
I think you should. Maybe we should do a full live tutorial with marble. And then I just kind of like will shake the powder. So the only thing with marble is like after a dip or two, you kind of lose the marble effect and you have to recreate it. But that's why it's like good to do just a little bit at a time so you don't end up mixing like all that powder. And since this is, I'm not going to waste powder. It'll make a new color. I'm just going to save it on the side over here. Yeah. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, if you want to mix, if you want to lighten something, darken something, use French white. It'll do that for you. Yeah. I mean, there's so many ways to do it. Or
French pink.
Tina, there is no $12.99 sale tonight. We just couldn't do it. I'm sorry. So, I think we did a lot of tips and tricks tonight. Mom, if you're still watching, I need you to pick 2 winners. Please. Katie, I'm currently wearing Rosie. Happy birthday, Christina. So stay on. I'm just waiting for her to comment and let me know what she's going to pick. So we definitely went through a lot of tips and tricks. Now for everybody who is on and has questions about shipping and pre-order and all of that fun stuff. So let me just recap for you guys really fast. Pre-order reserves your spot in shipping because everything is backed up. And my dogs are down here barking.
Oh, Mom's coming down.
Mom's coming down. She's making the dogs bark. Well, you have to let me finish something first, Mom.
Okay.
Okay, so real quick. Pre-order reserves your items during this whole like pandemic, COVID-19, right? Everybody knows this. So shipping is delayed. We are in a state that neighbors DC. We're basically 30 minutes outside of DC. We have a restrictive state. So we are working the best we can, the fastest we can. Under the state's guidelines, it is delaying shipping, but ladies, we have hired extra help and we have extra shifts going and we're doing the best that we possibly can. But we're doing everything we possibly can to be extremely transparent on all of that. It is upfront on the website. We post every day on Instagram and Facebook stories what day we're shipping on. We post it in the Facebook group what day we're shipping on. And again, it's on the website, but more importantly, it's also in your order confirmation email at the very top in red letters, highlighted yellow. So I'm just like, we're being super, super, super transparent about it, and surprisingly, we're still getting complaints. But if you are, having concerns, just know that we will reach out to you, and we're working very hard to get everybody their product to have beautiful nails.
Someone asked what Mom's wearing. But...
So Mom is wearing Sing to Me, which is the color we're giving away.
But
good night. Alright, Mom is wearing Sing to Me. And she's up here to pick 2 winners. Alright, Mom, tell us who the winners are.
So, I have been sitting upstairs reading all of these comments, and there are so many of you that I could pick, but I picked 2. Because I also have an April birthday, I picked Jerry Ann Martinez. Happy birthday, Jerry Ann.
Happy birthday, girl. April birthdays.
And because I also know how addictive Peppi gel is, and I have a lot of colors to prove it, I'm also choosing Vanessa Garza so she can build her collection.
Oh, those are good picks. I like the way that you picked it. So tell the names one more time.
Jerry Ann Martinez, happy April birthday. And Vanessa Garza, enjoy your second color.
Alright, so Jerry Ann and Vanessa, please email me, Tiffany, peppygel@gmail.com, and send me your mailing address, and we will put you in the shipping lineup to get your free color. You do have to wait, but you will get everything you need to know when it's coming and so on and so forth. So congrats, ladies. Thanks everybody for watching. Mom, they want to see your nails one more time. Let's all show. Caitlin, pop your nails in there. So Caitlin has on I Think in Pink from the February mystery box. My mom has on Sing to Me. She's the hand in the middle. And I have on Rosie. And we will be back eventually to do another live. Good night, ladies.